I'm back in my furry red Christmas getup, and I'm going to teach you the sound for F and the sign that we're going to remember. So F says, and it's like you're biting your bottom lip gently, just, and it's pretty cool, the sign that you make for it, because when you make an uppercase F, there are going to be 3 strokes. You probably can picture in your head what an F looks like. It's got a big line down, then it has a line at the top and a line at the middle. So there are 3 strokes. Now, a lot of people make their 3 this way. Have you ever seen anybody make their 3 this way? Like maybe, oh, it's 3 days till we go on vacation, or I am 3 years old. This is 3, just like this is 3. So if you make your 3 this way, and you think about F having 3 strokes, this is how you make the F in sign language. It's kind of that sign for okay, and you just hold it like this, kind of facing the person you're signing towards. So those 3 fingers are up. Now, sometimes you'll see the fingers separated. Sometimes on drawings or pictures, you'll see the fingers together. I learned to do it together, but this is okay. All right, so either one is okay. And the, so we're going to do F says, and then we're going to do fire, fire. And you know how when you watch flames in a fire pit or in a fireplace, they kind of crackle and it looks like they're kind of wiggling up? What we're going to do is we're going to do our F, and we're just going to like wiggle our fingers going up like flames. There's another F word, the flames and the fire. So F says fire. And remember, apart or together, either one's fine. All right, and the other thing I want you to notice on this, pay really close attention to the handwriting. Uppercase F is pretty easy. Lowercase f can be a challenge because it is one of those unique letters. Remember, we talked with U. There's nothing else that does what it does. It doesn't have kind of a group like, oh, that's a swimming letter or that's a magic C letter. U is unique, but F is very unique. But I have a little story to tell you that I think it will help you remember how to make it, okay? All right, so from my furry red hat and apron to you, mwah, see you next week. Bye. So here we have uppercase F, and remember I said it has 3 strokes. I wish I would have made my 3 the other way, but I forgot. So you start at the starting corner, start at the top and drop, frog jump, little line, and then you go to the middle for a little line. So there's 1, 2, 3 strokes. So big line down, frog jump, little line, little line. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the most common thing I used to see in kindergarten, the big line was usually good, but the little line sometimes got crooked, and that just makes your F look messy. So try to go straight, which I kind of went crooked right there. So that is not my favorite. But it's 3 straight lines. Alrighty? Okay, so lowercase f can be a little bit of a challenge. I'm writing the word unique again because it is unique. There's nothing else like it. It means it's one of a kind. And I used to tell a story to my class. I'm drawing a fire hose here. And fire hose also starts with an F, like fire or flame or fireplace or firefighter. So here is the fire hydrant. There's another one, fire hydrant. And you know how a fire hydrant squirts water out? And it goes up and over and down onto the fire. So that is what the letter F does. It curves up and over. So there's our word fire. So it goes up and over, up and over. So up and over, you pretend that's the water. And then it has a little line that's like lowercase t. So up and over, up and over. It can be a little bit challenging to know where to start that up and over. But you kind of started in the middle of the upstairs, so you just have to practice, okay? Kind of in the middle up there, up and over and straight down. You have to be careful to go straight down. Now see how that one I started on the ceiling of the first floor? That's too long. That's not where the water's coming from. The water has already squirted up. Now that one's too straight, and it doesn't come straight across. The water's squirting up and over. So it's kind of like I have one's too long, one's too straight. Now that one wasn't just right either because the line was crooked. So let's try another one. There we go. That's better. Up and over and straight down, and then your little line, okay? So even I needed some practice today to get those right. So don't give up. There's my favorite. Keep practicing the F's. And then remember to think about fire and the flames and the smoke, and that water is coming up and over to put the fire out. The water's squirting up in the air to splash down onto the fire. So that's what you have to think about with F. Have fun.